Today on Local Connection, we are at the fair at the PNE, one of Vancouver's most entertaining summertime events.
Join us as we explore all the exclusive exhibits, exciting rides, and so much more here at this family-friendly festival. On today's show, we take a look at the growing popularity of board games.
Also learning science at YVR's second annual paper airplane competition.
What's your secret for a really fast plane?
Well, I do double folds so that it has like these small wings.
And learning about bees and bee beards.
See all of this and more right now on Local Connection.
Welcome to Local Connection, the show about all the people and places that make the Lower Mainland great. I'm Natalie Walters.
And I'm Stephanie Florian. We are at Vancouver's legendary summertime festival, the fair at the PNE. Join us as we discover the sights, the tastes, and the talents that make this one of Vancouver's longest running and most beloved attractions.
That's right, but first we're going to go to our reporter Marnie Mains, and she's at the Vancouver International Airport, where she's checking out the second annual Paper Airplanes Workshop and Competition.
There's a different sort of excitement and hustle and bustle at the airport today. YVR is the place to be for the second annual Paper Airplane Workshop and Competition. Let's check it out. I'm here with BCIT's Aerospace Technology Campus Instructor, Ralph Helt. Ralph, tell me what goes into designing paper airplanes.
Well, the major aspect of making a really good paper airplane is symmetry, as they do on the real aircraft. Everything has to match up. Both wings have to be measured the same. They have to have straight lines. Anything lopsided and the airplane won't fly at all.
You had an interesting approach with your toss?
Really, if you're making a smaller wing, longer airplane, you want to throw it harder. So when I make it like this, hold it between my two fingers and just flick it.
Sean, what are your secrets?
Well, I like to make it a three-fold, so it's like a small dart, a different one it's nice and big wing, so it glides really far.
What's your secret for a really fast plane?
Well, I do double folds so that it has like these small wings so that it can more have aerodynamics.
Okay, now this guy has an interesting, it doesn't even look like an airplane. What have you got there?
It's the flying cylinder, basically. And it works with just, there's a bit of weight around the front of the ring here, and which pulls it through the air, and you basically throw it like you're throwing a football. I'll give you an example.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it flies pretty well.
Can I ask you guys, in a word, what are you looking for as far as like the plane toss, aerodynamics, or?
All about style and presentation, keeping it real deep.
How about you?
I was looking for distance. Anything that could hit this wall back here got high numbers on my scorecard.
And you?
Speed and how many aerobatics it could do.
Aerobatics. Thank you so much.
I've had so much fun today making paper airplanes. YVR is hosting Takeoff Fridays all summer long with great events for kids. You can check out the schedule at yvr.ca. For Local Connection, I'm Marnie Mains. Thanks, Marnie. What a unique event.
Who knew it took so much science to make a paper airplane fly?
I know, and such strategy. Speaking of flying, the PNE debuted the YVR Fly Dome. It's a one-of-a-kind attraction that takes visitors on a thrilling ride around the world to discover the many wonders of mankind, including the pyramids of Giza, Machu Picchu, and the International Space Station.
That's right, Steph. This fully immersive experience is the first of its kind to use a massive screen, nearly 60 meters in circumference. Using the same technology that Google Earth uses on their Street View maps, visitors are surrounded 360 degrees in stunning panoramic views.
And this is just one of the many attractions to enjoy here at the PNE. But before we explore any more, our reporter Dana is going to share with us a more classic kind of entertainment.
Hi, I'm Dana Schindel, and I love board games. Lucky for me, they seem to be growing in popularity. Today, I'm here at Drexoll Games on West 4th, one of the best places in the city to join in board game culture. Here, you can find several types of non-electronic games: board, card, miniature, puzzles, and lots more. Drexoll's got the old classics and the new classics.
It's pretty cool that there's that much selection, yeah.
Do you feel like board games are getting more popular?
Yeah, they have been getting, like, we've been open for like 12 years almost, and they've been like building pretty steadily the whole time. It's just a lot of fun to sit down with a group and you have something to do. You're not just playing a game, you're hanging out and chatting. And sometimes someone will say, hey, you know, we didn't come here to have fun, we came to play a game. But usually you are there just having fun and it's enjoyable.
And you can do that here at Drexoll Games.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we also have a bunch of tables at the back and a whole bunch of demo games, and you can sit down and play them anytime during store hours that there's a free table. Friday night we have a board game night. The difference between Friday night and the rest of the time is that you can come by yourself. You can bring a bunch of friends too. That's great. You can get in on a game of, you know, like 5 or 6 players or 4 players, whatever.
Would you show us how to play some new games?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. This is Rampage. It's a game in which there are monsters, and the monsters want to eat the people in the city. If they can't get any people, they'll settle for floors of buildings and that sort of thing. Take 2 actions, and there's 4 different things you can do. You can move your monster, which is accomplished by crokinole-style flicking. Drop your monster onto a building, pick up a truck, and then you flick it off into things. The 4th choice of action is quite fun. You have to put your chin on top of your monster, and then you throw your breath weapon on things and knock them over. Mostly you're after the people, but you can also knock down your opponent's monsters, and if you do, then you get their teeth, and those are worth points. So this is Dixit. It's like a party game. So everybody has 7 cards, and there's a whole bunch of different pictures on them, lots of pretty art. And what you'll do is, on your turn, you'll give a description. You can tell a story, you can do whatever you want, you can be as creative as you want. And then everyone else is going to take from their hand a card they think could be what you're describing. What you're going for as the person whose turn it is you want to give enough of a clue that some people will pick your card afterwards, but you don't want all of them to guess it. So you need the clue to be medium. 2. That's why I said, whoa! In 7 Wonders, there's 3 ages. And 3 sets of cards, 1 for each age. Everybody gets 7 cards to begin with. You take all the cards in your hand, and simultaneously you will pick 1 card you're going to play that round. You take all the rest of the cards in the first round, you have 6 left over, and you pass them on to the person on your left. And you keep doing that until you're down to 2 cards, and you pick one and discard the other one.
What's unique about this game?
You can play with up to 7 players, and it still only takes like ½ hour, 45 minutes.
Darcy showed us some great games, but what's your favorite?
Flames of War.
Eldritch Horror. Uno.
King of Tokyo. Lords of Waterdeep.
Small World. Sorry.
Munchkin.
Game tables at Drexoll are open during all business hours, and Friday nights are game nights from 7 to 11 p.m. For Local Connection, I'm Dana Schindel.
Dana, I love playing board games, and maybe after we're finished hosting, we should go play a few.
You know, that's a great idea. Or we could play some of the fair games and get a chance to win a unicorn like this one.
And Doherty, who have just done the drop zone. Are you guys crazy or what?
Absolutely crazy. We love it.
You love it?
It was so fun.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 81.
81 years old, and your better half?
I'm only 64.
And so what is it about the drop zone? Why did you choose this one?
It's the rush.
Because the first time we did it, it was 2 for 1.
Okay, and now you're back. You came back for more punishment?
Yeah.
Is it the fact that you're bound up together and you're doing it together?
Well, when they let go, you're floating there for a few seconds. You don't know where you're going, really.
Have you always been adventure seekers?
Yes.
Yes, you just drag her along for the ride. And the fair at the PNE is the place to do that and express that?
Every year. I've been here in Canada. This is 57. I've been here every year.
If they can do it, so can you. Thanks so much, guys.
You know, the PNE really has become a local institution with so much to enjoy, and I recently explored another local attraction with a lot to see and do. Check out my day at the Londsdale Quay Shipyards Night Market.
I'm here in Londsdale Quay, where every Friday and Saturday evening, the historic Wallace Shipyards are turned into an exciting night market. With over 80 different vendors, more than 30 different food trucks, some great local musicians, and a wine and beer garden, the Shipyards Night Market is the perfect place to spend a summer evening. Join me as we explore all there is to see, do, and eat.
Basically, I found that there wasn't much to do in North Van, and I also wanted to promote locally made products. So just having a place that people could gather and come down and enjoy the environment. I like to call it a one-stop shop. You can actually get everything from your dinner. You can have a beer, you can listen to music. You can also shop for your groceries. We've got fruit and vegetables. You can buy soap, laundry detergent, clothing. It's kind of a little bit of everything.
It's not just for tourists or people coming into Vancouver. It's for the people of the North Shore, and to spread the word and, you know, really bring in anybody. Anybody's allowed to come.
We're also one of the only boat access markets. People can come up and just drive their boat up here.
We have a strong connection to North Vancouver, so it's our way of giving back to the community to make the party at the night market happen.
We're all parents, that sort of thing, so it's fun getting the kids up dancing.
What is the response that you've been receiving since you've been here?
It's actually been incredible. 3 years ago, it was only the second year of the market, and it was actually quite slow, and over the last 3 years, I've just seen it grow incredibly, and it's been great. I've got repeat clients and, you know, people who come down and wait, you know, patiently for me to return every summer. It's been awesome.
All right, so Danina, can you tell me a little bit about your business and what it is that you're exhibiting here at the market?
I noticed over the last year that I have a lot of crafty friends and family, and that their stuff needs to be sold. I've done the Londsdale market quite a few nights now, and it's one of my favorite markets by far.
It's this busy every night, 10,000 people. You couldn't ask for better exposure. People can come down and experience something different every time, so it brings them back.
The community just jumped all over it because it was such a great idea, and it brings people out. And I think that's what this community has been looking for, is a place where everyone can gather and meet each other.
This is fantastic, actually. It's a great Friday night thing to do.
It's awesome! And what's that you're eating right there?
It's a mango yogurt strawberry Johnny Pop.
Amazing, amazing. And is it good?
It's
fantastic. I think he makes it with sour cream. Is an ingredient in these, very delicious.
And what did you have for dinner tonight?
I'm eating it right now. This is my second box of mac and cheese.
And what's your favorite snack?
The funnel cake. Mini donut.
What about the market keeps you coming back?
I think it's the energy of the place. We started out coming when there's only about 10 people that came here, and now it's just grown into this huge, humongous market. It's fun to come out to.
We had a great night tonight at the Shipyards Night Market. The food trucks were awesome, the music was amazing, and the people were so great to chat to. If you don't have a chance to come visit it this summer, make sure you come next year. I'm Natalie Walters for Local Connection.
That looked like such a fun community event, and those food trucks really got my mouth watering.
They really do have an incredible assortment of food there. But you know what else? The fair at the PNE is also known for their tasty treats, like these irresistible sugar-coated mini donuts. Should we have some while we go to commercial break?
Say no to a mini donut while we're at the fair? No way! After the break, we make some farm friends at the PNE's Big Red Barn.
Also supporting agriculture at the Westside Community Food Market.
And taking a look back at the annual Honeybee Festival.
Local Connection will be right back.
I think the Sea to Sky Trail is very unique in the fact that people with different disabilities, different levels of disabilities, maybe not even disabilities, maybe someone with a stroller or someone who just has a hard time walking. Just having a trail of this extent, going through the wilderness the way that it does, we never get to see that anywhere, and we never get to use something like that anywhere. You don't have to be disabled, but just to be out with your friends, your family, it's so important and it's so rewarding.
Welcome back to Local Connection.
We're here in the iconic Big Red Barn at the Safeway Farm Country exhibit here at the PNE, and we just made a new friend.
That's right, and since the fair is all about highlighting the best that BC has to offer, Safeway's Farm Country Showcase is a great place to come and learn about BC's abundant agriculture.
This includes the Agriculture in the City exhibit, where experts teach you how to incorporate urban agriculture into everyday living through things like backyard beekeeping, chicken coops, and community gardens.
It's also got the largest selection of farm animals in Vancouver right here in the Big Red Barn, from llamas and horses to pigs, chicken, and cows. You can come here and learn everything there is to know about these farm animals.
And learning from local farmers is a great way to support sustainable agriculture.
And right across the street is another organization that also supports agricultural sustainability. And Jeremy Cowie is going to tell us all about the Westside Community Food Market.
Home is where you hang your hat, or at least your apron. It's the people in the neighborhood that gives home the extra taste of flavor. If variety is the spice of life, then on the corner of 8th and Vine is where it all begins.
The Westside Community Food Market is an opportunity for us to connect local, small-scale food producers with the local residents here and give an opportunity for people to start up a food business.
Are you can eat it? Belgian chocolate brownies? No, just give me that. Here you go.
So the market takes place every Thursday from 3 to 7 p.m. and we have a team of volunteers who comes out an hour early and helps us set up. They do a wonderful job with that. We get promotions all around the area, signs and everything. And then our vendors come, they set up, and then from 3 to 7 p.m. we have a musician playing music. We have vendors selling their food products and telling their stories of how that food came to be, which is really an important part for us, is really to have that connection between vendor and consumer.
Yes, I make that too.
We live in the age where the grocery store has everything you need to cook whatever you want, until someone asks you, well, I don't have that. Where did you get it?
When you go to a supermarket and you look on the shelves, try looking at the ingredient list. And you'll probably notice that you can't actually read and identify most of the ingredients. These days, people are looking for food with character, not something that's mass-produced and is the same for everyone. They want something more special. Today at the market, we're selling 5 different products. We have Belgian chocolate brownies, made with Belgian chocolate, 72% cacao, with white chocolate chips. We have a summer cherry cake, made with these local cherries from the Okanagan. We have white chocolate chip cherry cookies, Belgian chocolate bunny tarts. This contains no flour. It has a lot of Belgian chocolate in it. We also have dried bananas. They contain no preservatives, no additives, no sugar. It's literally just bananas.
All right, so we're Seats Hill Farm. We're an organic farming operation out of Steveston, South Richmond. Coming to market today, just working from west to east. We have 3 different types of kale here. Got some traditional Vates variety kale, some winter boar, some purple kale. We have some rainbow chard. Got some daikon down here, some cayenne bravo, some purple daikon, which is here we've grown it, and it's delicious. Some cornito cucumbers here we grow in a little poly hoop house. We got some salt and pepper cucumbers, really good for pickling. Got some Romanesco style zucchini, some summer squash, yellow and yellow, kind of pops off the market table. We got some Genovese basil here that we grow in our hoop house as well. These were a lot of fun this year. We pickled a lot actually, and they grow really well in the Richmond soil. These are Shankio, semi-long Asian radishes. We got some beans. We got some yellow beans from Carson's, some Tongue of Fire, Terra del Fuego from South America, and then there'll be some green beans and some amethyst purple beans.
They say that exercise and healthy eating are vital to having a rewarding lifestyle, but being a part of something that brings the community together can be just as important, if not more.
Well, for me, this is my neighborhood. I live a block from here, and that is exciting to me. And the people, I'm getting to meet my neighbors, people that I probably wouldn't have met if I hadn't been doing this market, and the relationships we're building each week, and the people we're seeing every single week and asking them how they like the produce and what they did with it and what their recipes are, how did their families used to use this when they were growing up. At the end of the market, you can walk around to all the other vendors and you can ask them if they want to trade. And there's actually quite a bit of diversity at this market, even within the vegetable producers, but also with the other vendors. And so you can go home with bread and dessert and other vegetables and prepared foods, and it's awesome.
From the garden to your heart, how does your community grow? The answer is good food, smiling faces, and an open invitation to where everyone's welcome. For Local Connection, I'm Jeremy Cowie.
Thanks, Jeremy. What a great way to get involved in the community and support local food producers.
Absolutely. And now we're going to throw back to one of our past clips where Maria Rozo went to the Honeybee Festival at the Honeybee Center. There she learned all about these fuzzy little critters and got up close and personal with a few.
I hope she brings us back some honey.
They are fuzzy, they are cute, they make delicious food, and they pollinate the plants that become a third of your food, and they make you swell up. Today at the Honeybee Center here in Surrey, bees are being celebrated at the Honeybee Festival, and I get a chance to get nice and close to thousands of bees. Very, very close. I'm here with John, a beekeeper. So, John, tell us a little bit about the Honeybee Festival.
Once a year we have an event where we invite as many people down as can fit in our parking lot, and we demonstrate bee gentleness. That's the bee beard that you're going to be wearing. We also introduce people to the different types of honey that bees make.
And usually throughout the year, what does the Honeybee Center consist of?
We are a commercial honey farm. Our main business is to rent our bees to blueberry growers. And then the honey that we gather during the rental process, we sell in our store here at Honeybee Center.
And tell me some interesting fact about bees that I probably don't know.
You probably know them all, but most people don't. Bees are vegetarians. They're gentle by nature. The second thing that you should know is that honeybee colonies produce honey for winter storage. That nest continues on until the next year.
And from what I understand, it's only the female bees that sting, the male ones don't?
That's correct. The female bees have a stinging appendage for protection of the hive or protection of themselves.
You hear that? So next time a bee stings you, you have all the right to say, that damn
Oh, no.
And what are the different roles that different bees have in their colonies?
Yeah, there are 3 castes in the colony: the queen, the worker female, and the male drone. So the worker females control the colony. The queen is basically an egg-laying machine. So if she fails to lay eggs, then they replace her. They just take one of the eggs that she's laid, they make a new queen out of it, and they let the 2 fight. And the winner is the new egg layer. Males in the colony, they are produced by the females. The females create the environment to make the male bees, and the male bee's purpose is to mate with queens from other colonies.
So explain to us, what is it that's going to happen to me in a few moments?
Okay, so we're going to, well, if all goes well, we're going to put a bee beard on you, and it's going to be cool and sensational, and you'll walk away with this experience on camera forever.
And about how many bees will I have on me?
We'll try and get about 6,000 on you.
Oh, that's really cool.
it'll tickle, basically.
So let's get this bee beard started.
Okay, good.
Before the bee beard, there's taping for safety. The bee beard is then started by placing the queen in a cage around the neck, which will attract the other bees. The bees are then placed in a piece of cardboard, and they simply walk up and cluster around the queen.
How are you doing?
This is really cool, actually.
This is really cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's good.
Although I really enjoyed all my new friends, it was time to take them off, with a little help of gravity and some brushing away.
So Marie says one has gone under her shirt.
A few more.
More than one has gone under her shirt.
What do you think about the bee festival? Are you enjoying yourself? Yeah. Are you enjoying the Honeybee Festival? For more information on the Honeybee Center, please check out the website below. Thank you for watching. I'm Maria Arias Rozo for Local Connection.
Thanks, Maria. That was pretty brave and even a little bit crazy.
I could never do that. We always welcome your feedback at Local Connection, and if there's a story you'd like to see, you can always message us on our Facebook page. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and check out our YouTube channel for past episodes.
Well, that's a wrap for this edition of Local Connection. I hope you enjoyed the world tour here at the PNE and that you get a chance to come back and enjoy this annual event showcasing the best of BC. For Local Connection, I'm Stephanie Florian.
And I'm Natalie Walters. Thanks for watching.